Hello, and today we're going to continue talking about the line of destiny, sometimes called the line of Saturn. And it's basically any line that goes toward Saturn. And most people have one or two or three. And it means that they have different activities or different way of applying their commitment. So they take one direction, another direction. But what happens when you have no line or when you have too many lines? And this is what we're going to see today. So let's look at the first example, which is basically no line at all. So it doesn't mean that you're not doing anything. You are actually doing something, but you are not aware of your talent. So you may be easily swayed. You may have a lot of temptation, so you'll just stop on the way to just enjoy what's going on, and you are unable to make a commitment. So the line of destiny is a little bit like the mast on a sailboat. And it makes you very solid. So there is the mast and there is a sail, and then you can go in one direction. But when you don't have any line, it's a little bit like a leaf carried by the wind. So you let life lead you, and sometimes you may feel a little bit lost. Another metaphor, still with the wind, is the windsock. So basically, you go wherever the wind blows. So you go one way, and then if the wind changes, you go another way, and then we changed again, you go another way. And you lack discipline. And if you don't have a line, you may try everything. You may be a jack of all trade, and you don't seize opportunities. But even if you are not going anywhere, remember, it's still the line of Saturn. And Saturn is a malefic planet. It's not a nice one, but it still wants to help you. So by being malefic, it sends you a lot of challenges so that you can become stronger. But if you don't learn through wisdom, which is having a long line, you will learn through challenges. So in order to develop a line of destiny, you need to make a commitment and stick to it. So you will become more aware of your talent and more reliable and more solid. So we have seen the case where there is no line at all. Now, on the opposite side of no line, when you have too many lines, and it's so many lines that it is difficult to see what is going on. So in this case, what's happening is you don't have only the vertical lines of destiny, which on the illustrations are in yellow. You also have all the horizontal lines, which are interference lines, and they're in pink. And this means that the line of destiny causes you to go up, to act, to do something, and then the interference line, it's stopping you constantly. And this is why your life is constantly stop and go, stop and go. So if you live in the city, you may be familiar with a stop and go pattern. It is called a gridlock. And it keeps you from getting from where you are now to where you want to go. So when you feel stuck, whether it is in the traffic or because of the gridlock on your hand, life is difficult. And you have too many things at once, and you are going crazy. By opposition, if you only have one strong line, which shows your long-term vision in life, It is like a beautiful cultivated garden. So you have a place to walk, you have a place for vegetables, you have a place for flowers, and you know where you are going because your priorities are well organized. But when you have the crisscrossing pattern, the weeds have taken over your beautiful garden. So everything becomes a priority because you are caught in the day-to-day challenges. And everything is a priority. So you have to do this and this and this and this and this and this all at the same time. So you cannot follow a path. And this is choking you. And there is no more comfort in your life. And just like the sofa on this photo. So what you need to do is learn to relax, to do one thing at a time, to finish one task before you go to the next one, and especially to breathe. And that's all for today. And next time we will talk about the origin of the line of destiny. See you next time.